Don't Wait for Me, Quail Studios guitar. Let's talk about that. What do I mean by don't wait for me?
Well, the sun is surely sinking down, but the moon is slow.
I'll tell you, what I'm doing right now is I'm listening to this song by James Taylor. It's called You Can Close Your Eyes. One of my students yesterday said, I'd like to learn this song. And I said, I don't know it. So what I do, this is what I do, is I get the song out. Back when I was a teenager and I was learning how to play the guitar, here, let's turn that off. If I wanted to learn a song, I had to find someone to teach it to me. And most of my friends didn't know how to play the guitar, so that was not working. If I wanted to listen to a song, I had to listen to it on the radio, or we had to buy the record. There were no CDs at the time. I had to go down to the music store and buy the music if I wanted to find it, and a lot of times they didn't have the songs that I wanted. They were really new on the radio or something like that. Or I had to figure them out myself. And when you get to the point where you're saying to yourself, wow, I really want this song, and you go down to the music store and it's one song in a book of 10 or 12 or 15 songs, and the book is $10 or $12, and you make $1.50 an hour, because that's what I made when I first started playing guitar, at 12 years old. I had a little job and I was making $1.50 an hour, and I worked about 15 hours a week. So that seemed like a lot of money, because that was like 2 days of work for me. $10. I was like, oh, wow, I'm going to try to figure this out myself. So I would start to figure it out, and it would literally take me hours to figure out a song. Now, when I got into college and I started taking music theory, and I started to figure out what chords were related, because if it's in the key of C or the key of G or in the key of F sharp or whatever, then you would go to those chords first, because there are primary chords, which are 3 main chords, and then there are secondary chords. And you go to those first, and then you figure out, oh, those are the chords. Anyway, I'm getting off track here, but I guess what I'm saying is, if you want to learn a song, what you do is you can go to the internet, and you can look it up on YouTube, you can download it, you can buy the album, whatever, you can get one song, which is really amazing. You can do a search. Google search. If I wanted to find this song, what's it called? You Can Close Your Eyes. You Can Close Your Eyes. So right up there I get You Can Close Your Eyes, You Can Close Your Eyes chords, You Can Close Your Eyes lyrics. So I can find the chords for this song, maybe. Let's see. There it is. There they are. Now, the problem with, now this is on ultimateguitar.com. tabs.ultimate-guitar.com. Okay, great. The problem with this, I just looked up another song today, Piano Man by Billy Joel, and honestly, right there, the first line, there was a chord that was wrong. They said F chord, it was really an A minor chord. So there's a lot of mistakes on tabs and chord charts and things like that on the internet, because they're not professionals that do them most of the time, and they're not that great. I mean, the people that do it, they haven't been doing it as long as I have. I can literally pick up a guitar, turn on a song, and usually by the end of the song, if it's something fairly simple, like a James Taylor song or something on the radio, I can usually play it by the end of the song, except for maybe some small technical things that I might have to practice a little bit. It wasn't always that way. It took me hours, like I said before. It took me hours to figure out songs. So what do you need to do? Why do I say don't wait for me? If you want to learn a song, go to your resources. What are your resources? The computer. You can search for a song. You can listen to the song. That's what I do. That's what I'm doing right now, is I'm listening to You Can Close Your Eyes. I've never really worked on it. I've never really listened to it except for maybe once. So I'm going to play it over and over as I clean up my shop. So I'm getting ready to go on a trip. And I'm just going to loop it and play it over and over and over and over and over and over. That's what I'm going to do. That's one thing that you need to do as a guitar player or as a musician if you want to learn a song. Listen to it, get to know it, get it into your heart and soul, into your head. It needs to be to the point where you are almost driven crazy because you keep hearing it in your head. That's what I do. If you want to clear that song, then just go to another song, right? And that goes out and then another song comes in. Another thing you need to do is look for the chords. Just because there's some errors in it doesn't mean it's all bad or all wrong. Go and find some chords, find some tabs, start looking at it, start checking out the chords. I guess I should say that what you need to do is you need to pull the tools out of your toolbox. And what tools do you have? If you're just a really beginning guitar player, you don't have any tools. You don't know what to do. If you've been playing for a little while, then you know, okay, well, I know this chord and this chord and this chord. And so you need to figure out what the chords are. You need to learn the chords you don't know. You need to learn the back and forth, how do you switch from one chord to another? And that's super important. So I guess what I'm saying is you need to figure out what you know, do as much as you can on your own, and then when you're stuck, then get in touch with me. And I'll get you through those tough parts, okay? So don't wait for me. Do as much as you can on your own, and then come and get some help with whatever you need. If you need help with the very beginning, I've got beginning chord videos. Look those up. I've got beginning songs. I've got videos that'll tell you to read tabs, help you to read tabs. Anyway, do as much as you can. If you have a question, email me at lessonswithhal@gmail.com. Be glad to answer your questions. If you put a question below, a comment below a video, so far, I've only got 33,175 subscribers. So far, I'm able to keep up with all the comments in the videos. I'll get back to you. Sometimes it takes me a couple days, especially if I'm on the road. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Don't wait for me. Do as much as you can on a song, then get in touch. Talk to you later. Bye.